Today, we take a closer look at St. Peter's Grilled Cheese Thursday and how it affects the community.
The rising of a new sport started by East students.
And the effort not commonly seen behind the production of theater.
All that and more on Torch TV.
Host Alaina Scholl, and joining me today is Timothy Peters. How are you doing today, Timothy?
Great. I'm ready for Thanksgiving and excited to start the day.
Me too. Now for today's announcements. Today, during both lunch mods, the National Art Society and the Art Department will be hosting the Super Art event in the Commons. The event is free and open to everyone with activities such as a photo booth, splatter painting, and a wheel throwing competition.
It's 9th annual 5K on Turkey Day. This will take place at 8 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning at 2160 Arnold Street, near the airport. Registration ends tonight, so be sure to sign up by midnight. If you are missing anything from school, please be sure to check Lost and Found in the library. Anything left in Lost and Found after Thanksgiving break will be donated to charity.
Every Thursday, students from both North and East leave for lunch at St. Peter's, more commonly known as the Grilled Cheese Church. After making some adjustments due to COVID, this year Grilled Cheese Thursday is back weekly.
Grilled Cheese Thursday is our way as a church to just say that we love and care for high school students in our community by offering them a safe place to come and eat good food.
Alongside the grilled cheese, St. Peter's hopes to offer the youth that come a place specifically for them where they feel welcomed.
I would say the purpose of Grilled Cheese Thursday, we just want all of our youth in Columbus to know that we value them, we care about them, and we want to provide something for them to spend time with friends and have something free. Everything's really expensive right now, so a free lunch is a pretty good deal.
I come to Grilled Cheese because I get to see all my friends from youth group, and it's also free lunch, which is great.
So often as a student, you go to places that it's designed for adults or it's designed for little kids and you're kind of lost in space. And so I hope that they would just find it as a place that's meant for them, that is fun and that has good food.
Grilled Cheese Thursday isn't just for the youth that come for lunch. Older volunteers help out every week to connect with the youth and each other.
I think there's just a really good community of adults that everyone's welcoming you and you feel so loved when you're here.
I love my volunteers, getting to know them, serving alongside of them. It's kind of an organized chaos. We have 36 volunteers. The majority of them are retired. They love to see young people enjoy something. And I just like seeing the youth come in and they're happy, right, because they're getting a free meal.
When COVID hit, Grilled Cheese had to make several adjustments to keep the students safe. But now that they're back on track, St. Peter's hopes to see more students attend.
Well, unfortunately, COVID shut down Grilled Cheese Thursday for a whole school year, and we were really sad about that. Then we were able to go back to once a month last year, and now we're back to every Thursday. Although it hindered it, we still persevered, and we're happy to have it back to every week.
Before COVID, we had 200 to 220 a week. And so that was kind of our baseline, and COVID did its thing. But so far this week and this year, we've had about 200 a week again. We're more present on social media and we make t-shirts and fun things like that. But really the students that do come, they feel welcomed, they feel like they belong, they know that they're gonna get good food, and so they start to bring their friends, and that's really where the true growth happens.
I think it's changed and progressed because other youth are inviting other people to join them. Just a simple invitation and a meal, I think, is changing people.
This past week, Grilled Cheese Thursday reached record numbers, breaking its goal of 300 students. If you want to know more about Grilled Cheese Thursday, visit SPLC Venture on Instagram and Facebook.
If you have traveled across North National Road recently, you most likely noticed the old Kroger building under construction. If you're wondering what is being constructed and what the purpose is, look no further. The old grocery location has sat vacant for the last 6 years since it closed in 2016. The reason for the closure is to fulfill the purpose of the building being used as a storage facility. Teutonia Partners LLC, located in Indianapolis, bought the property in March of last year for $3.6 million. Teutonia Partners sent in an application filed with the Columbus Planning Department requesting to, quote, allow the existing structure formerly used as a Kroger to be converted to a fully enclosed and self-contained self-storage facility, end quote. Given the outcomes we are seeing, this request was definitely granted. Be sure to stay on the lookout for the progress to be made on this project.
Up next, we'll take a look at the ever-growing esports team held here at East,
and how BCSC and Cummins work together to host Girl Up.
Cybersecurity is no joke. One bad decision can mean losing all your data to a scam on the internet. Here are some tips to protect your computer. Be aware of any link you find on the internet. Make sure the links you click on are from trustworthy sources. Make good passwords. While using the same password for many accounts does seem practical, setting complex passwords can make an account harder to crack. There are many more ways to protect your device, but these tips can get you started. Stay safe, Olympians.
Remember that Monday, November 28th is a professional development day for teachers. This means no school for students and a 6-day Thanksgiving break.
FCCLA is selling corsages and boutonnieres for winter formal and prom. If you're interested, scan the QR code to order yours. Orders will not be accepted after December 2nd, so get yours today. All profits go towards FCCLA and are greatly appreciated.
With the rise in video games as an industry, esports, or competitive video gaming, was bound to rise with it. That boom has made its way to East with a new esports team.
Welcome to the newest sport on the scene, esports, otherwise known as competitive video gaming, a nationwide phenomenon that has taken the world by storm and now has made its way to East High School. Even though it was started only 2 months prior, it has already made major strides and created its own dedicated community.
We did the Super Smash Bros. Tournament twice here, and a lot of people were asking, "Oh, can we do this game as a tournament? Oh, can we do that game as a tournament? Or when is the next Smash Bros. Tournament going to happen?" And I was like, "Well, it's kind of difficult to do all that." And I was like, "You know what? Why don't we just start our own esports team?" So that's kind of what I just did to fulfill everyone's need for video games in the school.
The community at East High School is close-knit and accepting, and the new esports team is no exception. After a short time of 2 months, the esports team has created a passionate group of individuals ready to take on whatever challenges they may face.
The overall vibe would probably just be fun, laid back, but everyone cares because everyone wants to be here.
I love going into competitions and training for Super Smash Bros. It's been amazing because I don't have anyone to play with at home, so it's nice to have someone to play with.
The team has big plans for expansion and has had the full support of the East Tech team. They plan to hold events for the school to fundraise and serve the community. Ever growing and ever changing, the East Esports team is looking forward to the future ahead.
We have gotten a lot of technology coming in the future because of our awesome tech guys in BCSC.
I think there's going to be a lot of improvement, and I know that the competitions we'll go to will get bigger, or participate in rather.
Despite the explosive growth of the team, they are always looking for new members and ways to improve. If you'd like to join, just show up after school in room 257 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or if you would like more info, email Junior Ben Likens.
Last month, Cummins and other community partners worked with BCSC to host Girl Up. 5th and 6th grade girls from BCSA elementary schools were invited to learn more about the many STEM careers available in the world. The beginning of the event allowed the girls to learn from older students through activities about density, aerodynamics, robotics, and more. Later on, they toured 5 C4 classes: engineering, biomed, welding, culinary arts, and precision machining. In every classroom, they were able to observe women taking charge in the field.
So the biggest thing that we have is the STEM lab. We're introducing robotics this year and getting into the computer science component, and then we will have STEM camp this summer. In 2030, our incoming 5th graders are going to be part of that group to where there might be a possibility to where the jobs are not filled. So it is earth-shattering that we make sure that our girls have an opportunity to see whatever is available for them whenever they get to high school and beyond that.
We're inches away from the holiday season, which means the weather is more unpredictable than ever. So Oliver Carr is here to give us the forecast.
Thanks, Timothy. Today marks the first day of the season not to reach above freezing, as today's high is 30 degrees. Heading into the weekend, though, we will continue to see a drop in temperature as we head toward the holiday season. We'll have a sunny opening to the week, as Monday and Tuesday will see mostly sunny skies, perfect for those making trips over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Coming up, we look at the intricacies behind the production of musical theater.
And our upcoming sports games for the start of the winter season.
Nolan, it's time to get up for school.
Sleeping too much is a common symptom of depression, along with a lack of energy, trouble remembering, and reoccurring thoughts of death or suicide. If you think you may be struggling with depression, talk to your doctor or call 1-800-662-HELP.
For the past 2 months, Columbus East students have been working on this year's fall musical, Ranked. In less than 12 hours, actors will take the stage utilizing their theater experiences that have had an impact on each of their lives.
I don't know what it is about musicals, but they bring life to me.
Theater is not always just acting. Each fall, students have a chance to show every aspect of performance.
With the musical, you're singing, dancing, and acting. You're getting to dive deeper into more aspects of performance and getting to learn those.
I get to show off my musical talent of singing.
I can express so much more emotion in a song than I can with just my words.
From auditions to show night, plenty of preparation is necessary. Acting, dancing, and singing are all practiced during rehearsals, but having a set strategy helps memorization and quality.
I make sure I go over my lines, make sure I go over any music material that I may have.
I use a method where I will read through a scene and then type or write out the first letter of every single word of my lines and then remember it that way.
Having a role in a production costs a lot of time and effort, but for most actors, it's all worth it in the end.
There's a specific rush that you get once the curtains open for a scene. It's like you can be super nervous and scared, and then it opens, and that stress and anxiety, that does not exist anymore, and it is a wonderful feeling.
It's a good opportunity for a lot of people to go out and be someone that they're not, so I really enjoy going out there and being just someone different for a little while. You're getting to portray someone who you necessarily might not be, but kind of want to be in a way, and it's something that you're putting out for people to see and for them to enjoy and to entertain them. Feeling the audience get back to you and see that they're enjoying what you're doing is always really fun.
Opening night is tonight, with the show starting at 7. There will also be performances at 7 p.m. Saturday and 2:30 p.m. Sunday. You can purchase your tickets online at columbuseasthightschool.seatyourself.biz for $10, or at the door for $12. If you bring your student ID, you can purchase a ticket at the door for $4.
We're midway through November, meaning the winter sports are just kicking off.
Starting out today, we'd like to congratulate a few Olympians who will be carrying the torch onto their next level of their sports. Mackenzie Foster committed to playing softball at Syracuse, and her teammate Kaylee Cole will be playing at Bowling Green. Sage Stahl will be playing basketball at Indiana State University, and Kayla Martosio will be playing at Manchester University. Now, the latest in esports results. Yesterday, girls varsity basketball were able to get a win here at home over East Central High School, and the JV girls had a tight defensive battle against East Central where they ultimately came up short. Now on to the upcoming events, as tonight, JV and varsity girls basketball will be traveling to Mooresville to take on the Pioneers. On Saturday, JV wrestling will be competing in the JC Reserve Invitational, and the girls basketball squad will be here at home to face Corridon Central High School. And on Wednesday, the boys varsity basketball team will kick off their season as they take on Silver Creek here at the Orange Pit. So be sure to come out and support your O's. That's all we've got for sports today. Alaina, Timothy, back to you.
That's all for today's edition of Torch TV. From Timothy, Oliver, and the rest of the Torch TV crew, I'm Alaina Scholl, and thanks for watching Torch TV.
And always, remember to be the best part of someone's day.